In a sleepy little village nestled among whispering trees, there stood an enchanted clock tower that soared high into the cobalt sky. Every hour it sang soft, sweet melodies that danced on the evening breeze, wrapping around the village like a gentle hug. On a cozy evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the clock tower chimed with a lullaby meant for dreams. As the first stars twinkled above, a fluffy chime cat named Calla stretched and yawned. Her fur shimmered like moonlight, and each gentle step she took echoed softly as she slinked her way up to her favorite perch, right beside the clock tower's great face. Calla loved to listen to the melodies, for they held magic that only she could understand. The soothing tunes filled her heart with warmth, wrapping her in a cocoon of song. Nearby, Bruno the bouncing badger, with his soft, brown fur and curious eyes, was drawn to the clock tower's enchanting sounds. He had always admired the way Calla seemed to dance in the shadows, gracefully swaying to the rhythms that floated down like petals from a blooming flower. With a playful bounce, Bruno waddled toward his friend, ready to share the joy of the night's harmonious whispers. "Oh, Calla," he called softly as he approached, "the clock tower's melody feels like a gentle breeze, doesn't it?" Calla nodded, her eyes twinkling like stars, and together they listened to the clock's soothing sounds. Each chime felt like a hug from the very air around them, a promise that all was well in their sleepy world. As the clock tower chimed, creating ripples of melodies that echoed through the quiet village, Calla purred contently. Bruno closed his eyes, imagining he was floating atop fluffy clouds, drifting along with the sweet notes that surrounded them. With each chime, they felt more relaxed, as if the music wrapped them in a soft, warm blanket. The night deepened and the sky deepened into velvety indigo, scattered with shimmering stars that sparkled like joyful fireflies. "Let's make a wish," suggested Calla, her voice as light as a feather. Bruno nodded enthusiastically, and they both closed their eyes, wishing for sweet dreams and lovely adventures to come with the dawn. Each melody felt like a tiny wish fluttering into the night sky. With their wishes whispered softly into the air, the clock tower sang one final lullaby. It carried the dreams of the village into the radiant starlit sky, weaving them into shimmering threads that floated down, wrapping around Calla and Bruno in a gentle embrace. They snuggled closer together, feeling safe and loved in their own little world. As the last note faded into the night, Calla and Bruno drifted off to the land of dreams, where magical adventures awaited, soft and warm as the gentle breeze. And as the clock tower stood tall, it continued to sing its enchanting melodies, cradling the entire village in soulful serenity, guiding every creature into peaceful slumber.